We're now officially recording.
Hooray!
Woohoo!
Sound effects.
Oh no, that's going to sound terrible. It's okay. I'm watching the waveforms. It already looks terrible, but it's okay. That also sounded terrible.
Everything sounds terrible.
True to Manga Raiders Happy Hour fashion, everything just sounds atrocious. We are here. This is weird because we probably sound different to what you're normally used to. If we sound weird and the acoustics are all off, it's because we're using one microphone and we are actually all together in the same room and I'm making eye contact with these people and it's putting me off doing a podcast. I'm normally used to looking at names on the screen, not the actual people.
Live from the Angel Islington Hotel Room, it's the Manga Raiders Community Happy Hour. Wait, no, we stopped saying community.
But it is a community happy hour.
Yeah.
I guess it's a happy hour. Sure, it's a happy... we don't know what this is. This is a kind of tired, hungover, /drunk, /conned out podcast.
Oh.
It's currently Saturday night, the 4th of February.
It is It's 22:22 in the PM.
Hopefully it's 22 seconds past 22 minutes past the 22nd hour. Or something like that.
I don't know. My watch doesn't have a second hand.
Mine does, but it also has no numbers on it, so your guess is as good as mine.
Fantastic.
It's genuinely wherever the fuck it is. I don't know. No, who cares? It's there, over there. My name is Simon Bellin's Vacant. To my actual left...
Hey, it's a very sleepy Brian, who you may know from the forum as Narbons. And I am also here in this room. To my actual left, why, it's Josh.
What's up, guys? It's Josh, otherwise known as Noisy on Manga Raiders. And it's good to be here again. It's pretty awesome being here with two people who've flown so far to be here at this random-ass convention in the middle of February.
Roughly 4,500 miles, which is...
Not far.
Round of applause.
Not far at all. 7.5 hours in a fucking plane. Jesus.
Well, that's just one plane.
Like you can hear to my actual left is Matt.
It's Matt, also known as Corin. Hello, guys. I'm in a hotel room in England, which is weird to think about.
Yeah, we are in room 283 of the Angel Islington.
283 if you want to come and murder Vacant.
I mean, I probably won't be here by the time this comes out. If I am, don't know where we are.
Sometime down the road, there's going to be people coming into this hotel room.
Yeah.
But we'll be elsewhere, wildly successful, living in solid gold mansions, getting increasingly nervous because the murders are starting. They're hunting us.
The murders
one by one.
They just keep coming here periodically in hopes that we'll return for some reasons of nostalgia.
You know what they say, success is its own enemy.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got Josh, who's not been here for a while. But yeah, you've probably heard, if you are familiar with the Manga Raiders Happy Hour, us banging on about going to a convention. It was LAGC, which is London Anime and Gaming Con. This is Saturday night. It started on Friday. So there's still one day left of it. We were going to go to the party. We could be partying. But instead we're having a little hotel party.
Mostly because we're all lacking sleep.
Yeah, the problem was we partied a little too hard on Friday. And maybe some of us took the long way home. So yeah, with a few hours sleep, a lot of touristing.
We woke up early, quote unquote.
Why, yes, we are tired.
We saw Tower of London, Tower Bridge. We saw the Tower of London gift shop. We saw St. Paul's Cathedral. Try to go in, and they don't let you in unless you want to pray. And even they're not to the main spot.
Yeah. There was an £18 admission fee for everybody, for each single adult. Or I don't know what the going rate was if you were in a relationship. But they either wanted to charge you £18 or it was free if you were going to pray. And we were going to go and say we were going to pray. But we kind of chickened out a little bit because I felt like they'd know. Even though, I mean, you know.
They're monitoring my brainwaves.
In terms of morality, which is scuzzier? Charging to get into a church or lying to get around the charge to get into the church?
But at the same time, it wasn't even go into like the main church area. It was go into a side cathedral.
Yeah. There was also a private chaplain to discuss stuff with you. And I thought, if he just comes over, because they're quite nice people, priests and chaplains in general, he might come and see how we are.
And then you'd just be like,
The lies will
Father,
unravel."
I have to confess. I like meaty mikus.
Okay, we should explain. We should really explain.
Can we?
We are about to.
Spur of the moment. Okay, we're doing it.
Basically, there is a cosplay auction. It was all for charity. You could go up, you can like bid on a cosplayer and get them to do something for an hour
you weren't
within reason.
Yeah, you weren't buying cosplay items. They were the cosplayers. They were the people you were purchasing.
It's not technically slavery because they can say no. But there was the joke that, see, I was dressed as a Saitama from One Punch Man. I've shaved my head.
Good
I bought an Opie sweater. It looked great. But
That was a great costume.
we were going to find the fattest Miku we could on stage, buy her, and then we were going to have her breed with me to create the strongest Miku.
Yeah. We needed the heftiest Miku, which came in handy because there was a couple of guy Mikus. And I'm not sure biologically if they're able to reproduce.
I'm going to say there was only guy Mikus. Not a slam on any girl Mikus. I just haven't seen them.
I think
And not
I
a slam
saw
on the guy Mikus either. You're rocking it.
some of them look fantastic. I believe cracking arse would be the word I'd use to describe you guys. You bloody love the end of miniskirts.
Just got 12 times more British, but that's it.
There you go. Well, when in Rome, or when in London, I guess, use the slang. But yeah, so it's day 2, and we're very tired, but it's been good. If you are listening to this, and first-time listener, and you have attended LAGC, you may have actually seen us. Oh God, what's happened here?
Oh no.
Ignore me. We temporarily crashed. Never mind. The screen froze.
Okay.
I didn't know what was happening. But it's okay. We're all right. We're getting there. Basically, yeah, so if you did attend LAGC, you may have seen us because we've done a couple of panels. We did one on a Friday. Pardon me.
That's how it went.
Exactly like that.
Depiction of what happened. So, on Friday we did a panel. Josh wasn't there, unfortunately. He couldn't make it because... Yeah, he was stuck in a lab somewhere. He's not escaped from it. He works there.
We're actually conversing with his hologram right now.
He is covered in experimental makeup.
His patches of hair have just been shaven off in weird places. We don't know. He is fully clothed. I should probably say that. This is the Hotel Room Podcast, baby. And we're all sitting around in our underwear.
In our lounging clothes.
Lounging clothes. The Americans are all wearing shorts, by the way. We're fully clothed.
Okay.
Shorts are
clothes.
They're easy to
What
wear.
do you wear in the summer?
That's
when it's
loungewear.
hot?
I wear shorts, to be fair. Okay.
It is.
Okay.
Grey, dull, cold outside. I mean...
Yeah,
But it's not grey, dull, cold inside, is it?
Yeah, I turned the aircon off just because it picks up on this mic. So I try. We didn't want the background noise because we're professional, obviously.
Obviously.
But we did our first panel. It was the first ever Manga Raiders live show. In fact, the first ever Manga Raiders podcast, to my knowledge. First ever panel. That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank you.
There's 76. Over 100 if you count all of the extra episodes of the Manga Raiders Happy Hour.
That was our first live podcast.
It was.
We did a live show. It went well. We had, 30-some people in the room.
No one left.
No one left. People laughed. We did give away money. That might have contributed.
Okay, so we did a thing where it was at 2 p.m. on a Friday. There was a baby in the audience, so I know there was at least definitely one person who was under 18, unless they were a really tiny human. I think they were a baby.
The way people were burping him leads me to think baby, but who knows with these fetishists.
It is an anime convention. There's all are welcome. Furries, male Hatsune Mikus, and sure, baby cosplayers, I guess. If that's what you're into.
There were some adorable children cosplayers, though.
Oh, there were some cute kids.
There was a little no game, no life. I like to think that they were actually brother and sister.
There was a little Kiki's Delivery Service girl who was just loving walking around. I hope.
Yeah, she looked like she
looked
was
happy.
on the line.
Yeah.
But yeah, some cute little kid cosplays.
There was a little tiny Princess Mononoke I saw as well.
Was there?
Couldn't have been any older than 11. Surely that wasn't her choice, it must have been her parents. But like, I don't think an 11-year-old girl would choose to be Mononoke.
I don't even know
Unless
if
she's
they
a-
would know who that is.
Yeah, unless it's a badass girl.
Yeah.
Like, she's just like fucking hardcore.
Guess it depends on what her parents' collection is like.
Okay, it's either this or Elf and Lion. Go down. Put some clothes on!
Oh.
Anyway, that turned weird. We didn't mean that.
Our
She's very
generation's becoming parents.
lovely. But yeah, that was very cute. That was very lovely. But there was people who were under the age of 18 who were there in the audience. So we decided very early on to avoid getting shouted at by the staff because it was our first ever panel, was to not swear and keep it PG-13, which is a pretty good benchmark to put on that. That lasted about 5 minutes. Maybe less.
I may have called Sherbert a fucking git. Or something.
Something worse than a git. It was definitely something worse than a git.
Oh, no, right, it is worse than a git. I call him a Scotsman.
Fucking Scotsman. That's what it was. That was fucking punchlines. We love you, Sherman. We really wish you could have been here. But, yeah, so we decided to instigate. We were going to do a drinking game amongst ourselves, and then we thought it'd be funner and more cost effective to decide to the first person in the audience to call out anyone swearing, we would buy them a drink. As you can imagine, that got the audience immediately invested. Brilliant idea.
£15 later.
Yeah, it was good. Someone did try to call me out because I said the word mudblood, and I was like, "We're not having fictional swearing in this."
And okay, I did get called out for saying the word slut, which I still defend is not a swear word.
Slut is not a swear word. We decided that bloody hell was used in Harry Potter, making it not offensive. Yeah.
If J.K. Rowling can put it in a book, then, J.K. Rowling is a good barometer for what is all good in the world. So we were okay with that one. We got away with it. I would still contest that slut is a swear word. How is it? You can't just call someone a slut.
You can't
slut.
It's an insult. It doesn't mean it's a swear word.
I get it.
Yeah, I agree with Matt here. It's an insult. Well, it's not necessarily an insult.
I mean, it could be very apt
It
description.
can be insulting.
What up, sluts? And then we'd all high five.
What up, sluts? What up?
So it's our new group.
High five you.
Especially since I was referring to myself as a slut. I don't know why anyone called me on it.
Okay. This is obviously a theme, because I also thought, okay, I'm the only Englishman in an English convention with 2 Americans. I am going to have, the crowd will be on my side. I have home field advantage. Turns out that's not the case. Everything I thought, they'll agree with me on this shit. No one agreed with me, leaving me look like a damn fool.
Tell me how you pronounce the letter.
Okay, this was what started the debate. So there's lots of words. There's a beautiful letter in the English alphabet.
It's the 8th one in the alphabet.
We, as a child, you may have referred to it as H. That's the letter H.
H.
Fuck.
The
all of you.
letter of the alphabet?
We have a room full of Englishmen and women, and he says, how do you pronounce it? H or H? And everyone's H!
There was one guy who was backing me up. I don't know I can't remember what he looked like, but you know who you are somewhere. You probably aren't listening to this, but, fucking big up to the guy who... Comment, wherever this is... Don't know where this is going to be posted, but wherever it is, fucking comment.
More and better shout-outs to the people who are going, it's not Lel, there's no letter Fef, you don't have to start it with the letter.
And then they said scone and scone. Let's not get... Yeah.
I didn't even know
This isn't-
scone.
This isn't about English language here.
Yeah, it always turns into English. But yeah, and then I asked which was the best Final Fantasy character, protagonist. Cloud, I thought, was the obvious choice, because he's basically the template for every single one that came after, except maybe Tidus and Zidane, who are very close to each other. Apparently not.
And also Vaughn. He's the template for all of them,
Vaughn.
except about half of them.
Yeah,
Most
fuck
of them.
Vaughn.
As it turns out, they didn't agree that Cloud was the best.
Who did they say?
There's a couple of people who said Lightning, but we got answers all
She's
across
a
it.
female Cloud.
Oh, it doesn't. No.
There were
We're not gonna
many... I think, as many options as there were people.
So I we heard Bart's from I think 5. Bart's was 5.
Bart's. Fuck Bart's. Whoever said Bart's.
Everyone has a favorite because everyone got one that they're more attached to than the others.
Yeah.
Okay, I may be more attached to Cloud because Final Fantasy VII was the first ever Final Fantasy I got into. Really, the first ever long game I got into. Because before that, I was playing stuff like Mario Kart and all that kind of shit. And I got into it when it was released in '97. So really, that's the first game I got invested in. So. And also that luscious blonde hair. Oh, and have you seen the size of his sword? Oh, crikey.
And he did dress up like a pretty attractive lady one time.
I always took, yeah. No one can see what I've just done there.
A Bacon has just masturbated a beer bottle.
Yeah. Speaking of which, see if we can do a lot. I forget that you're there now. This is awkward. But yeah, so we did our first ever live panel, and we like to think that it went off quite well. What were your thoughts, guys?
I had a lot of fun.
It was fun, more so than anything, because I've never really done anything like that before. Sorry for making tons of noise. But I've never really done anything like that before. And I was at first, I was like, we are so unprepared. Because in true happy hour fashion, our prep consists of going to the nearest pub and
reading newspapers for silly headlines to make into anime plots.
Yeah. We literally went, okay, we're doing a 60-minute show. Let's focus on the one 10-minute segment and then just make the rest of it up. That's pretty much what we went for.
We had a plan. And it went it went pretty well for the most part. We did get to the part where we said, let's talk about the winter season. Who watched the winter season? 40 people, not a one raised their hand.
That was, tumbleweeds across. That was weird, because we were like, anyone watching the winter season? Yeah. And I was like, okay, there's pretty, generic stuff like Blue Exorcist Season 2. I was like, who's heard of Blue Exorcist? Couple hands go in the air. Who's watched it? Nada. No one. Although there was a cosplayer today who was the snake lady.
Oh, yeah.
She wrote... Is it Kirigakura?
The one with the tits.
Is that who that was?
Sword titty lady.
Ooh.
Sword titty lady. Snake sword titty lady. That's her. No offense to the lady who actually did that cosplay. It was a fantastic cosplay. 2 thumbs up from the happy hour.
We loved your personalities.
8 thumbs up.
8 thumbs up all round. There was lots of personalities on display in this year's LAGC.
I was actually really impressed with some of the cosplay this year.
Oh yeah,
especially the girls.
I thought you were going to say I was really impressed with the size of the tits that were on display today.
I mean,
Lord,
yeah.
I
can't lie.
Okay, we'll be totally honest.
Outside of Renaissance festivals, there's not very many casual corsets that you see in day-to-day life.
Because it's a Saturday, it's February in London, it's cold as all fox, and
it's like 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
It was a daytime con, and yet there was some really skimpy cosplays for both genders, to be fair.
Yeah. Quite a few guys with just no shirts on at all. There was some body paint.
Fucking props to you guys who went very little clothed and stood in a courtyard, because I was fucking cold in the courtyard, and then you're just standing there with body paint on, which is worse because the cold wind hitting any kind of fake blood or paint on you stings like a motherfucker.
Nipples like diamonds.
Well, one of them was Grey Fullbuster, so I guess ice is his theme, so he couldn't really show he was cold. Maybe maybe he was too in character. He's like, I'm freezing my fucking bollocks off.
You can overcome any amount of temperature issues until you get into the part where your body starts falling off. Which, in general, just the mentality of it.
Yeah. I am the ice! I am Grey! Feel my nipples!
There was some really good cosplay photography of him where you don't see his teeth chattering. Because it's a still image.
But it was a really fun panel. I think it went off quite well. There was some decent panels that we saw. Didn't see too much of Friday, to be fair.
Some cool dancing.
Ran off. A
couple of really good dances.
Yeah.
When I arrived really late.
Yeah, Josh got there at 10.
There was a particular blue girl who I'm not sure was a Vocaloid or not. She was very nice.
I'm not sure what she was. She was a good dancer. Like,
Yeah.
she actually,
She actually knew what she was
danced.
doing.
Like, she was doing... Do you know when you see, like, professional dancers who do the arm movements and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Not just, like, what I try to do when I'm drunk. I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I've seen Gangnam Style.
I do feel like the Macarena challenge could catch on, which is just do the Macarena to the beat of any song, and it kind of works.
Yeah. Do the Macarena to no song. Shall we do it now?
They won't know.
This will be brilliant. I'm doing the Macarena right
We're
now.
all doing it right now.
We're all doing it right
God,
now.
our muscles are so big and rippling. Oh, we're so handsome and half nude.
Look at them dolphin hips.
Yeah.
God.
Oh man, I can lick them live on the podcast.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there were some really, really cool and interesting panels on a Friday, but Friday was obviously not the big day. So we moved along on Saturday. We did a lot of partying, but we'll talk about that more because we'll actually be doing a post-pan podcast, which will be a proper one next week or sometime. But on the Saturday, we came in, we did a lot of touristy stuff, and then we had Josh joining us, and let's hand it over to Josh because he was very much the driving force behind the second half.
I arrived last night and the guys are like, yeah, so that panel we're doing tomorrow about writing manga.
That panel we definitely knew about.
Yeah, like 1 week before we come in.
The panel that I forgot to check my emails about. Definitely not my fault that I didn't see it since November.
4 days before we left, I go, hey, what's that on the schedule? Did we have another thing?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
And then they're like, Josh, this one's on you. What are we doing? I'm like, okay.
And then you whipped out a phone
Yeah,
with
I
a page and a half of notes.
I actually made notes on just because, let's face it, I thought we'd get. So we were put in the
It was called
cosplay stage. And it was
stage.
basically, since it's a university, it was a lecture hall in the way in the back of this hall.
Yeah, you
far
had to go down
far down
some
some random corridor.
Furthest from the entrance of
Yeah.
the con itself.
It was past the break. Like, there was the dealer rooms, then there was a chill-out zone for, like, way, way in the back, and then there was fucking, the lecture room that had the doors closed permanently, and it looked like you couldn't go in without, it just looked like it wasn't a welcoming entrance.
And so I checked it out on the Friday night. I was like, this is where we're going to be doing our panel.
Did you?
No one's gonna come down this way. No, who the hell's gonna make that much effort to come see us? And so I was like, look, no one's gonna come, so there's gonna be no one to really interact with. So I guess that I'll have to come up with questions to ask you guys, and we'll probably sit around in a circle of 4, kind of just talking to one another. That's what I expected. In fact, we had a pretty good turnout, really.
Really impressive.
Yeah.
Shout out to Midsummer Feast on the Manga Raiders Forum, who came all the way from Sweden, I believe. Came down to chill with us. Really, really a cool guy.
Solid dude.
Yeah. He was tired as shit as well.
Yeah.
He fit in well.
Also, shout out to those girls we talked to.
Oh, God, yeah, I was just about to say, we can't go any further, but we didn't forget, honestly. Shout out to the Manga Forum. Check those guys out. Check those 2 girls out. That sounds even worse. Check those girls out. There's 2 girls.
It doesn't sound any better, man.
Okay, check these guys out. There's Lexa and Laura. Fuck's sake, right.
There are 2 girls whose content you should take a peek at.
Yeah, check out the Manga Forum. It's Lexa and Laura. I believe one of them's an artist and one of them's a writer. They stream live on Twitch every month. Essentially, they will both read a manga, from what I gathered. They both read a manga, and then at the end of the month, they will review it.
Do like a book club.
Yeah,
it's
very
pretty
much a
cool.
book club,
It's
which is
nice.
pretty much what we were going to do as the anime review club.
Yeah.
But we just never got off our arses. So basically, you'll probably notice in about 2 months they'll have eclipsed us massively because they're actually organised. They have business cards. They brought a microphone with them. They were fucking prepared.
Well, hey now, I'd like to point out I brought a microphone to the first panel, but the people there said, no, just bring us a flash drive. We'll plug it in and we can record it for you.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm sorry. I know we're jumping all over the place, but we'll go back really quickly. On the Friday, we were told that we could use a flash drive. We were told there was an Argos up the road. This was half hour before the panel was supposed to start. We ran to the Argos. Other electrical stores are available. We bought a flash drive. We came back with 3 minutes to spare. And it didn't work.
Yeah.
No recording.
No recording.
Well, we have a file. There's just no
Nothing
data
on
on it.
I feel like whoever, like, we're not blaming anyone at LAGC.
No.
They plugged it in.
You had a
I
very
guess-
complicated looking soundboard.
Yeah.
Very professional looking.
They plugged it in, but I guess some settings weren't right. So unfortunately, it didn't record. So never mind.
That is a mixture of our unpreparedness and our incompetence.
But it will always live on in our memories.
Yeah.
Just not yours.
Just not
Just
yet.
not yours.
We're
It
sorry.
was brilliant, but you never got to see it. Oh, there was hundreds of them who turned out. It was amazing, really. But yeah, no, going back to
It was quite funny because we got into the room for the writers panel today a little early, and so we were just sitting there chilling with some beers, and
We were in the very back of the room.
at the back of the room, and these
Like
girls
the cool
came in
kids
and were
are.
just like, so some manga bros are here to learn about writing.
See, they're streaming this at the time, I think. And then we watched it later, and they walk in the room, and you can kind of see us four in the background just kind of chilling there. It's like, oh, it's the Manga Bros.
Yeah.
I bet they're one of them online peoples.
head on to our Twitter at Manga Happy Hour, cheap plug, and you'll see that we retweeted it, and it's a video. It's really funny. I found it quite funny. There's the manga. There's the chill bro.
Little bit
And then they realised that we're the ones giving the panel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they asked us, oh, what form do you mean? I was like, Manga Raiders, and you're the Manga Raiders!
The fact that we didn't get recognised, but the fact that we technically kind of did. The fact that there was just someone who's there.
The
because
fact is, they were
fucking-
there for us. They knew who they were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that we'd get like no one in there, no one really coming in to pay attention anyway. Turned out we had a really good turnout, and so halfway through we were just like, you know what? Let's just switch this to a Q&A.
Yeah.
And it worked so well, and I think learning from this, if we do this again, next time, provided we get a good turnout again,
Just do a
Q&A the whole time, because it's really flowed well, I think.
Yeah, what amazed me, because last year there was a writers panel from Manga, who were really cool guys. You definitely should check those out. They were at LAGC as well. They did a panel, and there wasn't... This isn't to brag or toot our own horn or anything. Like,
But
there wasn't,
kinda to brag.
yeah, there wasn't as many people who turned out for theirs. That's partly because it was on the main stage where the bar and everything is, so...
It was also really noisy. It's not a very good stage. In some
not a
ways,
good one for
despite the
that
fact that our room was in the back end of nowhere,
Yeah.
it was quiet, which meant we got people's undivided
Exactly.
attention.
It's a
Yeah.
better
Which was
presentation
cool.
space.
It's
Yeah, it
not right next to the bar.
And literally everything else.
All the main entrance, all the stores.
It felt awkward though because it's a lecture theatre. It felt we had to like pull up chairs to make it a little less formal.
Yeah. It was a weird thing, but like they didn't have like a big turnout last year. Maybe that was just the timing of the panel or the location or whatnot, because not to say their advice isn't great. They are published guys who are really awesome. And again, you need to check them out. But yeah, they didn't have a big turnout, so we thought it was going to be a lot smaller than it actually was, and we're going to say goodbye to Josh because
I gotta get trains home, otherwise I get stuck in London until 5 a.m. again.
Yeah, I was going to say, what time did you get home last night, Josh?
5 a.m.
How long did it take you to get home?
3 hours.
Okay, so you're going to have to
Many
do about...
buses, waiting for buses.
You're gonna want to move.
Yeah. So I'm gonna love you guys and leave you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. And maybe we'll record something else tomorrow or something.
Okay, we've just wished Josh goodbye. We're down to 3. Because, to be fair to that guy, he lives like... We're all in the same hotel, so we're all good. He lives an hour and a half train ride away or something? Or
And that-
train, buses, and walking.
I'll say an hour and a half is like best case scenario for him.
Yeah. So, Godspeed, Josh. He would have made it home okay, I'm sure. He'll be okay. We're watching over him. We prayed at St. Paul's Cathedral so that he'd make it home safely. So it's
Exactly.
okay.
Well, we prayed in like the foyer.
Yeah, in the entrance. We prayed that those admission charges would go down. I said, good Lord, £18.
Okay.
A lot of money.
I would love to see a Southern Baptist in St. Paul's.
Why didn't it occur to me to just stand on the steps of St. Paul and start reading from the back of the book of Nekomimi?
And the king said, I'd like a divorce. And it was okay.
And I said, Henry, you ain't gotta be with this lady no more. I got bitches with cat ears on for days around you.
Man,
Nekomimi,
I've never really looked at the Anglican Church, but I like the pro-cat girl stance. Well, not cat girls, but, you know.
Nekomimi's for life is... I think Lego has that tattooed on his chest. Or, well, maybe not his chest.
Not yet.
Maybe other places. Like, we will pay you to tattoo I love Nekominis
Lego...
Or Nekomimis for life.
on your scrotum.
On your scrotum.
We won't be there to witness it or confirm, but we will pay you to do it.
Scrotal tats would probably... I imagine that hurts a lot.
Oh, yes, I am sure it does.
I mean, maybe draw it on. Like, get like a marker pen and just do like a little... You know, you could get a little tattoo. Even just a little face of a Nekomimi on one.
Please don't do that. It's gone too far.
You could give them little personalities. You could have a little Nekomimi. You know,
No.
get a little French one on the
No.
go as well. Like, oh.
Well, wait, no. It's coming around.
Really? always forget. Always remember though that you have done that, because you never want to be in a situation where you have to reveal your testicles and you're like, oh shit, I'd drawn faces on them like the night before. Like if you want to go to doctors, that'd be weird. But although what doctor's appointment would require them to be fondling and looking at your testicles in the first place?
I mean,
Just a very, very disappointed. Oh, Jesus, turn your head and cough.
That would be fun. We've got a problem with the lefty, yeah. We've left now, or the little French one. Marcel, he's broken. Anyway, I don't know how the fuck we've just got onto Nekomimi scrotal faces, but let's move swiftly back to the topic at hand, and that was the Saturday writing panel. It was very interesting because we went in not expecting anyone, because it was so out of the way, and it clashed with the cosplay masquerade as well. Like some really big events that were like the big attractions of the convention.
We were actually physically shoved to the side and still managed to get an audience of about, 20-some?
Yeah, people...
I'd say people kind of came in and out, and it was sort of a guessing game of if they were there for us or if they were just kind of there already, if they were just trying to fill time. Yeah. But we had a good audience of about 16 to 20 people.
The fact that there were several people with fucking pens and pads and pencils.
There was one girl who was really there, sitting there writing notes the whole time. God bless you,
really
whoever you are. She asked us a great question about getting published and stuff like that.
I really wanted to speak to her a little more and just find out about... Because with you guys, if any of you were listening who attended our writing panel, get in touch with us at Twitter or on YouTube or, you know, at Manga Happy Hour. Just give us a post. I'd really love to know what you're writing. Also, as well, Manga Raiders, the forum itself. Join up, speak to us. We're on there. We use the names on this podcast. They're our forum names. So sign up, share your stuff. I'd love to know what you guys are writing, because there was different ages and genders and backgrounds. Like there was a group of 4 lads who were there who were, I thought, older than us, who were really interested. I thought they weren't there for the panel. I was like, these guys are just coming to sit somewhere with their beer. But they were really interested. So yeah, anyone who was there, make sure to get in touch with us, because I'd love to hear what you guys are writing, see what you guys are doing, and by all means, if we could help in any way, we'd love to. Like, I genuinely would really love to see what you're doing. I genuinely love to see it. What are you doing? What you doing right
This
now?
got weird real fast. Anywho, yeah, show us your stuff. Wait.
Show me your stuff.
No.
And guys. Oh, just anyone. I'm really lonely in London. Please come. Room 283, please, someone.
We've gone from murder to sexual escapade.
Okay.
We already bought one lady tonight.
Oh, right. Have we sent it to him yet? Has he seen it?
No, we haven't.
All right.
Okay, so we have a surprise for someone. Basically, we mentioned the cosplay auction, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Okay, so the cosplay auction we got involved in because it was for a friend. She was an awesome lady, and I did mean to ask her. She had a Facebook page. They will be there tomorrow. So hopefully we'll be able to link it in this to see if she has a Facebook page, or because she's cosplayed around a lot of places, and she was Junko from Danganronpa, and she was fucking awesome cosplay. Really cool to speak to, like a really nice girl.
More open than you'd think a person who'd just been bought is, you know.
They were really nice considering we were their new masters.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. This is my first time. I don't really know what to do.
That's the protocol of purchasing a female, slave.
First thing you gotta do is check your teeth, make sure they don't have any venereal disease, and you give them, put them on, see how strong the back is.
You check the teeth for venereal diseases?
Okay.
See that tooth right there? That's chlamydia.
See, what I was just a little...
Okay, I want to see you. I want to see Matt's pulling technique tomorrow. Going up to a dance floor. I'm just kidding. Nah, don't think so, girl. Those teeth in London ain't the best.
I was a little... No, they're not. I was a little sad the auction guy wasn't doing a real auction voice. I don't know if...
He was losing his voice.
He needed to be a southern cattle auction.
I mean, that's the only auctioneers I've ever met. Because, I mean...
Give me an example.
175.
Oh,
we got 175. You just keep making a lot of babbly noises. It doesn't...
But they are words. Recognizable.
But you had to slow it. It really is an art form.
It's an art form. So he was losing his voice. It was Alex Baker. He's in charge of the upstairs stage for the weekend. He was in charge of a lot of it last year as well. Really cool guy from Manga League. Haven't had an extended conversation with him. I've only had brief chats with him last year. But yeah, cool guy. Bless it.
I think that was a really fun event that people got involved with. It was for charity. You could tell there's a lot of people just betting for their friends.
We should probably mention it was cosplay auction. We're joking about it being weird. It was obviously
okay.
Still weird.
It got weird.
It was weird.
There was a Deadpool and like a male Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Flynn.
Harley Flynn.
Actually, Harley Flynn.
That's
great.
Harley Flynn.
And it got pretty sexual up on that stage. Handcuffs were broken out. I don't know if those two were just really good friends or in some sort of relationship.
I mean, the guy was Deadpool, so I think like when you cosplay as Deadpool, you feel compelled to
act wacky.
Yeah.
True, but I know those two were roaming around together the whole time. So.
Oh yeah, they were together.
They were some sort of group, so I don't know what.
I mean, he did a really good handstand. Like he was showing that booty, making that booty clap. But yeah, so those guys went for a lot. But yeah, it was for a good cause. Like we are joking, but it was a really good cause. It was for epilepsy. Was it Epilepsy UK or Epilepsy Awareness? I'm not sure. It's one of them. It was an epilepsy charity. So a really good cause and a hell of a lot of money raised, to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them were going for 40, 20. It was a whole hour as well. So hundreds easily.
I do still feel like when we talked to our Junko cosplayer and she said, okay, what do you want to do? There was a look of relief when we said, hey, can you please give a short video poking fun at our friend who could not be here? And then we had a nice long conversation, and it turns out she's very accomplished in the cosplay world.
She's been to the world, Matt. Like, that's what I mean. I meant to ask for like a Facebook page or a Twitter or Instagram or something because she'd been to she's going to Comic-Con, like in the US. She wants to go to Chicago Comic-Con like this year or next year. She went to the World Masters of Cosplay, which I believe is in Portugal. That's
Portugal.
No small feat. The World Masters? Maybe it was just in Portugal last year. I don't know. But yeah, she went to the Cosplay World fucking Masters, which is props to her, because that's fucking insane. You could tell she was definitely relieved that, Because I do wonder, because I think you get them if you purchase them for an hour. You get them for an hour, obviously. I'm just rambling.
Which sounds a lot like hiring a prostitute if we're...
more like a fake date kind of thing.
It's kind of that Japanese thing, you know, when they go into like the bars and they pay guys to hang around, like lonely old women will pay guys to hang around them. Which, why is that not a thing here in the UK? I feel like I'd be excellent at that job. If there is any
I would love to go to a bar to have
Just me annoying you.
Companionship.
Yeah, I'd be an
For a
excellent
price.
companion. I'm like a little loyal dog. That'd be lovely. We can't do anything else.
Escort, but you know,
So not even doesn't even have to be
About
like
the sex.
male to female kind of thing. I just need a bud to hang out with.
Yeah.
Just
Can you imagine that though? You just go in and go, I'm lonely. Can you get someone? And I just rock up. Hey, let's go. Hey, did you see handshakers? What a pile of shit that was. Yeah, you're not into me. Well, what about wrestling then? Woo, John Cena.
he's already pissed.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that wouldn't have been great. I don't know why I said wouldn't have been, as if like that was a proposed idea. It's not at all. But yeah, the cosplay auction, fun and unique. That's what I mean, I don't have too much experience with cons. I'll be honest, LAGC is the only one I've gone with, but what makes me want to come back to LAGC is the fun and unique panels that they do. So, you know, there's something for everyone. There's tons of dance performances, live bands, writing panels, artist panels, loads of cosplay panels, like specific materials, styling wigs. I think I saw one.
There was one that I walked in on that was just, you know, how to cut out patterns for armor, which was really interesting.
Yeah, like these kind of things are even because we don't cosplay ourselves. Well, Matt cosplayed, Corin cosplayed. He was a perfect Saitama. He even shaved off all his hair for it, so that's commitment. So you guys may spend, you know, months making armor out of cardboard or whatever, out of some paper, and it comes out as like a full, massive suit of armor. What was that guy? There was a guy who was in a full suit.
There was a guy who was a full suit of armor.
But he was a Pokemon.
He was it was like a Pokemon. I don't know if it was a Pokemon.
Inspired by Jirachi.
Jirachi. Okay, it was inspired by Jirachi, but he was like a full suit of knight armor. He had like little tassel flyer things.
I wanted
coming
to
off.
speak to that
He
guy.
looked really cool.
He was cool.
There was another guy who, he called himself the Beer Zerker,
The beast.
which he had a cardboard axe, but the actual axe itself was made of beer bottle boxes
Yes, I
put
saw
together.
that.
He had a helmet that looked like paper mache, but it was like, you know, the standard Viking war helmet, but it had the two little side can holders with beers strapped in with straws feeding down to the mouth, which...
That was awesome. I saw that guy from a distance. Really, really cool. Again, the level of fucking cosplays that there was, which hopefully you'll see a lot more of on our vlog when we get around to filming shit tomorrow.
So we have made a few vlogs already.
We've made some vlogs.
A lot of which were, we really should be at the convention,
Yeah.
but instead we're at Buckingham Palace.
90% of the vlogs that we've filmed so far are us
Shout outs again to Noisy for being very patient with how on time we are.
Just for the record, we were on time. Noisy just couldn't find us. Because that guy, terrible sense of direction.
Terrible sense of direction.
1:30 could be 2 o'clock to anyone.
Yeah.
And I'm almost kind of sad because I didn't wear the Opie hoodie this morning when we were walking around because I wanted to not try to wear it out and get it all stanky and all that.
Yeah.
But just walking around the streets of London with a shirt that says, in Japanese obviously, big tits. And nobody, like some people will every once in a while look at it and just be like, what the what?
Yeah.
Like they're trying to figure it out, but nobody's like, aside from around the anime convention, nobody's recognized it yet.
Yeah.
The way that hoodie is stylized, it could be a pair of eyes, and Opie could just be some kind of foreign brand, which in the middle of Europe I've seen plenty of. So,
I mean, everything's a foreign brand to us, except for the American brands.
hopefully not titties,
Just hope.
but actually titties.
I'd love that to be the name of this. Hopefully not titties. But it could be. That's the most important thing. But yeah, so what else did we see on Saturday? So some awesome cosplays, the cosplay auction. There was Maya Mada's panel, we've already mentioned off the top. They did one at 5 p.m. Again, they were on the main stage, which is... It's right by the bar, it's right by the entrance, it's right by the upstairs, so it's kind of like the in-between, everyone has to pass through it.
It's a mixed bag.
Yeah, so it's... We did our first panel on that stage, and it was okay because most of the place was closed.
And it was Friday, most people weren't there yet, and it was still pretty quiet.
Yeah, we were like the only place you could go to sit down, so that's why we had people there. Because, most of it wasn't open, and people were there. So that was the panels that were on. They went to those panels. But it was still a really useful panel. It was weird coming from ours because we did a guide to writing. They did top 10 tips for writing, and we pretty much covered similar topics, which to me says that we're on the right track. It says more about us. I'm like, yeah, we said what they did.
We gave a whole lot of good advice how to do things we haven't actually done in terms of publishing. So
we have a wealth of knowledge, not so much experience.
Hypothetical knowledge is good. But no, we will next year. We'll have stuff to sell.
Something.
I'm going to have to buy one of my Amadeus comics.
Because if I didn't get the opportunity to today, but they've convinced me.
I do want to pick up, Sirius was the new one?
Sirius.
I want to get
Sirius looks interesting.
I've got Samurai Chef and Hot Lunch. I want to get serious because Hot Lunch and Samurai Chef are Nigel's, and Lau, the other dude, who
was it Lau?
Lau was the other guy.
Okay, Lau, because I couldn't tell if they were saying Lau or Lyle with a British accent.
Oh no, it's not Lyle.
I didn't even think about that.
No, his name's Lau. Lau, last year, because how we met my Mandarin, we got talking to them because they did a similar panel. It was a Manga 101, and they were discussing how to get published and on Kickstarter. It was really, really good. Motivated us hugely, me, Noisy, and Mr. Sherbet Lemons. So much so that we had an interview with them, episode 32. Check that out, cheap plug. It's actually terrible audio as well because for some reason I didn't bother to edit it properly. I'll just put my hands up. I didn't edit it properly because I was going out to watch WrestleMania on that day, so I rushed it out. And now my audio is really quiet and everyone else is really loud. So
still impressed you recognized
sorry.
the number.
The what?
You just knew which episode.
Oh, the
it was.
episode numbers. I know every single episode number.
Just he's edited them all. Remember?
I edit those bitches. That's like I go through them. I spend many hours with those episodes. But from start to finish, 6 to 7 to 8 hours on an episode, depending on how much editing work it needs to do. I listen to them all the way through, at least once. So, that's a lot of work, but that's boring, so we won't go into it. So the My Matter dudes, definitely check them out, guys, because they're cool. I'm going to get serious tomorrow. I'm
getting serious.
I'm interested. I'm going to get serious.
I'm motivated.
Vlogs.
I am a lot more motivated to do stuff now that we talked about doing stuff.
Yeah.
When you talk about doing stuff that you're currently not doing, you kind of get the feeling that you should be doing it.
Yep.
If I'm like, this is how I used to write. When you're doing a writing panel, giving advice, I'm saying, this is what I used to do. It's sort of, I'm going to get my arse in gear. But the year is young. We have all got our plans. So hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more from us. We are going to be doing a lot more writing episodes as well, because that's the hot flavour of the month, and we like talking about writing.
More so than we actually write. So, make of that what you will.
It's a lot easier to talk about writing on a schedule than do writing on a schedule.
Yeah, that's true, actually. We'll definitely, it'll be better. We're going to be better. For you guys, we'll get better.
Always getting better, especially for you, 3 new subscribers we got since the weekend started.
Woo woo! You know this. So exciting times ahead for us. But hopefully Sunday's going to be interesting. I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
We've got a con book right here. This is fucking live, cutting-edge podcast, this is.
Sunday!
So what are some highlights for us? Because, do you know what? I might even put this out tonight, and it's fresh as can be.
Don't we already have 75.5 out?
We do, but this is a mini-sode.
Can this be episode 75.8, final chapter prologue?
Oh, yes, it can. Yes, it can. 75.821. So what have we got coming up on Sunday, Matt?
We're going to see the Attack Nation podcast, see what they're like. We're also really excited to see the Big Geek Adventure with Jolly Boat. Who you guys say is you guys like Jolly Boat from last year?
Okay, me and Josh have been sucking the dick of Jolly Boat to these guys. In a word. Jolly Boat are amazing. Unfortunately, they don't have too many videos out on YouTube, so you can't really show someone who they are, but they do a lot of conventions, a lot of live shows. They're essentially a comedy music group. And they do a lot of nerd and pirate... like, the reason they're called Jolly Boat is because they dress as pirates at first. So they do, like, pirate songs and parodies and comedy parodies, and they're very nerd or video game orientated. With, like, Dungeons and Dragons and Game of Thrones they did last year. Surely they'll have new things at the moment, but really cool guys. Really, really funny. Like, I really appreciate parody songs, like the sort of Weird Al style.
Yes.
Like, that's what they did pretty much. Like, they turned about 30 popular songs into, like, pirate jingles. Like, I guess that's the best way to say it, because they do, like, 30-second cuts, and then go straight into another one. But, they were really good. If you are at LAGC, definitely check out the live show that Jolly Boat are going to be doing. And their Geek Quizzes, of course, because those guys are going to be, in the next couple of years, if they put up a few more videos on YouTube, they're going to be huge. I'm not even kidding.
So yeah, big Geek Quiz we also maybe will do, depending how, the days
Hungover we are.
Yeah, maybe.
Alive, awake, basically.
Awake. We could, between the four, I think we could probably put up a formidable team.
Yeah, we could.
It's
And Midsummer.
And Midsummer, if he's around.
I think he has to leave in the morning.
Really?
That's what he said.
Oh,
Shit, did he? Oh.
Yeah, we love Midsummer. We had a small communication barrier to work through, but...
Yeah, Midsummer's from Sweden. He spoke English really, really well.
Yeah.
I constantly forgot that English was his second language. And as you probably noticed 50 minutes into this, I have a very annoying and irritating voice to listen to. So, congrats on going this far, and also, well done, Midsummer, for putting up with that and trying to interpret it.
Thanks, Graham. I think that was 5 Manga Raiders together, which might be the limit.
And we never got a picture.
We never got a picture.
God damn it!
We do need a picture with all 4 of us, at least.
We will.
And then we can Photoshop in others as time goes on. They will not be Photoshopped well. I'm thinking Lego's forehead somewhere in the background, and then Anthony is the background itself. Work in progress. We'll see.
After that, Jolly Boats does music. And that night there'll be closing ceremonies. Big Geek Dance-Off, maybe? I don't know. We're going to see how late we do stuff, because Brian and I do have to get out fairly early on Monday morning.
I know. It's the last day tomorrow already.
God.
Dang it. But we'll have tons more videos, and then once you guys are safe and sound back in the States, we'll do a full post-con proper happy hour episode. Maybe with Manimal, maybe with Lego. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
The Make Lego Jealous episode sounds like a good time.
Yeah, we love you, Lego. Pardon me. That was an expression of love. So,
No, that's where we cut it off.
yeah. Jolly Boat tomorrow. Otaku Nation Live. Check those guys out. Or go, I keep saying guys. Check those girls out. That sounds even worse. For God's sake, I'm falling into the same goddamn trap.
Same thing.
Check out those 2 female people who happen to do a podcast about manga.
4
Watch
of
their
them, I believe.
podcast.
Are there 4 of them?
There was 4.
There's 2 names on the business card. That's all I got.
No, that's the Manga Forum.
Who are you talking about?
The Otaku Nation.
Oh, God damn it.
The Otaku Nation, there's Aisha, who she does a lot of journalism, a lot of cosplaying and reporting on cons. I forget the other girls' names, and I'm really sorry. Not that they'll be listening to this, but whatever. So check it out. That's going to be really interesting, because I know that for a fact that they've done plenty of live podcasts, so it's going to be interesting for us to see how more experienced professional people do it, I guess. Even though ours was brilliant. Just hand out money and go political. That's the advice we give to anyone out there.
What?
Don't go political.
Yeah.
We tried not to go political, but
20 minutes of Donald Trump jokes later.
yeah. We're not going to get
To be
political.
fair,
on this
those
one.
weren't actually political jokes. They were just jokes about that person. And also Schwarzenegger at the same time.
And does it count if Donald Trump's not actually a real politician?
Yeah. Yeah. No. I don't know anymore.
I don't know.
Let's wrap this one up. What else have we got to say that's poignant or important?
I've got some pretty current Margaret Thatcher burns that I need to get out of my
Oh,
system.
shit.
No, let's not get political.
We won't then. We'll end it off on there. So, this was the live hotel cast, because I don't know why we did this. If you listened this far, congratulations, I guess. You win a prize? You don't. That's a lie. You get to hear my sultry whispering voice. Yeah. You
Yeah, that appears to be registering on the microphone.
don't.
Alright.
But yeah, if you somehow are listening to this and I do release it on the 4th of February or the 5th of February, you might actually catch us at LAGC. If you are, come up to us, say hi. We love you. Good night, everybody. Bye. Nah. Bye, Corin.
Bye.
Bye.
I mean, we're not actually going anywhere since
They're
we're
not
still
going
in your
anywhere. This
living
is so weird.
We're
This is
going
so
down
weird.
the hallway to sleep.
Okay.
In separate beds.